Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bright Ops.
And I am the Jumpy Kislev team. We're gonna have a fun time today.
Indeed we are. Sent you the invite.
Perfect, we're jumping right into it then.
Yep.
And here I was gonna brag about how Boris is making his glorious return to your stream, or at least your matches.
Yeah.
He's had many incarnations in the past season since you last played as Kislev, I gotta say. Well,
I
he
think
was
it's
like,
been more than one season since Kislev.
yeah, because I know Roger did one there. I can't remember if he was undead or necromantic there, so he was basically a zombie, I think. And then he had other appearances as Nurgle or some other team. I can't remember.
Yeah. No. Boris gets around. Like leprosy.
To say the least. And somehow he's now back to being a human again. Aw, you didn't want to get a wizard. Or even another star player.
I did get a star player.
Yeah, you can get a second one at a discount price.
No, I prefer my tree. Tree, my chef, and
Yeah.
I spent some money for Bloodwiser bed, because why not?
Well, you could have had the tree regardless. That's what I'm saying. You could have had 2 star players.
Yes, but now you're up against 3 trees.
Yeah, but everyone's already used to fighting 3 trees, except like the last 2 matches where they somehow killed with tree off you.
Yes, yes, I am very much aware of the fact that a goblin from the Underworld team managed to stomp a tree to death. I'm not entirely sure how he did it, but he did it.
Now, how do I want to go about doing this?
That is the question.
Because there are fun things to be had here.
Yeah. Hopefully we might... Actually, did we level up someone last?
I don't think you had a single level up. You do have injuries, I believe.
Yeah, I've got
No, I'm not
injuries. I
seeing a
don't
level
think...
up.
Yeah, no one's leveled up yet.
And you only stole
Hopefully
a single
that will
reroll,
change.
so I will take it.
Yep.
I will happily keep most of my rerolls for this game.
Yep, you're gonna need them.
Probably.
Because from the looks of it, you have... Well, apart from Boris the Infamous.
Very infamous.
Yeah, he seems to be the most successful person on your team.
You know that's just luring us into a false sense of security, because wasn't he your star player as well that you randomly... Or no. Yeah, he was a catcher, never mind. I thought he was like a journeyman originally.
No, he wasn't a journeyman. He wasn't a catcher. He was a lineman who got agility up, and I gave him, like, the one that you pick up a ball.
Okay, I think the reason why I got that confused is because one of your journeymen, I think, was also named Boris. He may have just had a different full name or something like that.
Fully possible.
Since that, I believe Boris is one of the randomly generated names you can get.
Oh yeah, for Kislev, yeah.
So that's where my confusion came from. Either way.
Yeah, don't blame me for that one.
We'll see if he's as glorious as he was when he was originally alive. And we'll see if it ends just as spectacularly.
We'll find out soon enough.
Hopefully later rather than sooner. Like after the season ends, ideally. And now let's kick the goblin head.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to assume as canon that you ripped the head off of the one person who killed your tree.
I mean, he's not
I want to believe
dead.
that was the...
He's not dead. Yet. Alright, let's start with
Yeah.
this one. Deep Root Murder.
He's just getting... Ooh, nice 3 dice to start. Gotta love those 3 dice blocks.
Yeah.
Nice 2 die there.
Come on.
Can you get the trifecta?
Come on, level up, level up, level up. No, it's just
Nope.
a stun.
Mighty Blow did a thing, though.
Yeah, that's true.
And another POW.
Another stun.
They're still breathing. Somehow.
For now.
Now, what is your follow-up going to be?
That is a very good question. Let's see. Guess we should start you know, converging the rats.
Rats, huh? You suddenly turned Skaven on me? I was
Yeah.
lied to about this upcoming game.
I mean, to be
I
fair,
want
they're
my money
halflings.
back
They're
and
worse
less
than
trees.
rats. Yeah, let's be honest.
Ooh, you got rerolls at least.
Alright.
Sure, you had to use my reroll first, damn you.
Yep. Yep, and you're gonna hide by the tree.
I wonder what he's doing behind that tree there. He couldn't be possibly plotting something now, right?
Possibly. Could also just be trying to lure you into get into tree punching range.
Good old tree punching range.
It is the best range.
Indeed.
So what theme did you decide to go with?
Basically, what I did, ideally, what I'm trying to do for most of my teams is just theme them as an actual Warhammer lore type of team, like you would for traditional sports. Like Dervingard's an actual settlement, especially the tutorial Warhammer 3. But I did look around for some actual actors and performers, although they aren't popular ones, I believe, so no one's going to really recognize them, I would guess. And then there's one or two that are a little bit off the mark. Like Darius, I think I based off my nephew's favorite League of Legends player, and Boris, of course, is self-explanatory.
He is notoriously the most famous Kislev player we've had in the league.
Yeah, but I did look around for some generic, most of them were like early 1900s type of actors, but no one's probably going to know them. Just
Fair.
because they are fodder anyway, so they shouldn't be that significant to begin with.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm surprised you didn't go with John Wilkes Booth.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with actors in general. I just did random searches, so probably not all.
Well, apparently he was like a super famous actor before he shot Abraham Lincoln in the back of the head. Which is sort of what made the whole thing so insane. It would be the equivalent of if Tom Cruise just randomly assassinated Joe Biden.
That sounds... Well, he sounds like the perfect lineman to put on the front line, then.
I mean, to be fair, considering what we know of John Cruise, the idea of him assassinating Joe Biden is not as ridiculous as it... Like, it sounds ridiculous, but at the same time, you can kind of see him doing it. Just for the complete insanity. It's weird.
To say the least.
Yeah.
Alright, bit of an odd formation. We'll see how it works, though. Take
Alright.
route. Are we going to take that route?
Yeah,
Yes,
we'll
we
take
are.
that route.
Pays off, though.
Yep.
Maybe.
Come on. Damn it, it's a
Okay.
KO! Bloody bastard! You're so
Try again next
close!
time.
You are so close, just get it!
And yet he's so far, because now he can't move a damn thing. Because once I dodge, he's not getting the SPP. Injury or no. Stupid halfling. Oh, ooh, he landed next to a tackle zone. Can he land it?
Nope.
Did you burn the reroll? Or
Yes, I did. I didn't realize
Okay.
he was in a... Okay, that explains it. He just flew completely the wrong direction.
That would have been awful even if he landed, because that was a diving tackle piece too for dodging out. That would have been really sucky to get out of that mess.
That is true. Like, he basic... Like, congratulations, Ticking Clock. You threw him into the worst fucking spot. Like, anywhere else, he might have actually been able to land that with a 5. But no, you picked the one spot.
Yeah, he has to
Well
be
done.
stubborn like that. Congratulations, you fucked it up. You had one job.
Just
This
as the
is always
missing
the
clothing
terrifying-
has... Just as missing clothing has one job. He hasn't done it yet,
this is
but
always-
it's a job.
Yeah. one job, and this is always a terrifying predicament with the halflings. If I score early, that just means you're getting 3 free touchdowns or 3 punches on me, which is sure to really hurt. So am I really at a good advantage, or am I just going to die horribly as a result of this?
Either way.
Only one way to find out, really.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, your armor has vaguely been holding up.
Yep, there goes the reroll there.
It was a good reroll.
Thankfully, but now I don't have it for any pickup. Ooh, injury, I'll take it.
Yeah. Just as far as rerolls go, that was a fairly good one. Like it
Now it's just a
like it
question.
was a success, and you got SP from it.
Now begs the question, do I just punch now or try to sort of ball before things go bad?
Let's find out.
Survives at least.
Yeah.
There is at least that.
That there is.
Now let's see how horribly this goes.
Yeah.
Can you pick up the ball, Boris? He did not snake eyes it. And there's the one. But at least it's in a good spot.
So Boris did all right. It was Alexander that fucked it up.
Oh, here's the take route again. But not this time.
Yep.
You have a hate relation with Boris, and he's gonna pay for it.
Yep.
And you get the POW. Congratulations.
Kill him. Kill him.
Nope.
Damn it. Plus, I needed to also just moving a tree just to pin some of your people. Just
Oh, is
in
that
general,
all?
that's probably a good idea. Alright, let's do something stupid. You!
Sorrowing people. Sorrowing
Come here.
halflings. That's what people have paid to see.
Yep. Go log!
Ooh, inaccurate pass. Where will it go? On the ball, surprisingly. Which
Yeah.
actually helps you to a vague extent.
Yeah, makes it harder for you. You know what? Good job! You did good, investing. You did good.
This swarm is being irritating. Only a push unless you want to risk the both down. Aw, it would have been fun.
Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, I used the reroll on the bloody... Not to root, didn't I?
Yep.
Would have liked to have had that saved up for something else, but oh well.
Not happening.
Alright, do I want to risk the... You know what? It's a 1 in 6. Fuck it.
There you go.
Let's make life harder for you people. Because now there's
guess
the
we're just
additional pressure of having to run away or you're going to get punched. All the punching. Alright, I forgot about... Oh, I forgot about him. Or was he stunned? Could have been. Eh.
Oh. What, these two on the ground? Maybe.
Yeah. Very easily could have
He was
been.
stunned.
I'm not sure.
Now let's tie up a bunch of halflings.
Yep.
He unfortunately lives.
Yep. That's it, my halflings. Be as annoying as you possibly can. Oh, not going for the ball. Bold.
Not yet, anyway. Well, it's going to be a lot of rolls to try and get said ball.
Yeah,
But
fair
the
enough.
POW pays off at least.
Yeah, fair enough. Was
Okay.
hoping the going for it would screw you, but
At least I still had a reroll.
yeah,
Now I just gotta get ready for the scary part.
yeah. The trees are speaking halfling.
Yeah, the trees are definitely the most terrifying thing in this roster right now. Who would have thought? Oh, there's the reroll there.
Yeah.
1 and 9, 1 and 9. Not happening.
Yep.
Another take root.
Yep.
Is it worth it?
Yes.
Get the POW at least.
Though he's not injured. Annoyingly.
Yeah, but now the ball's in a very bad spot. Got that reroll, thankfully.
Yep.
One more to go.
Ah, screw it, we'll put you here. Like, yeah. Like, there's really no safe place I could really have put him, is there?
Probably not.
And I mean, I could have tried to throw it to Howling Tornado, but... Come on. He's...
Always worth the try, right? Extra SPP for you.
Well, yeah, it'd probably level him up, but he was a bit far away. Plus, and I actually do want to get a touchdown.
We'll see if it happens.
Indeed, we will. Or at least we've slowed you down enough that you actually have to continue to do crap in order to try and salvage the situation.
Well, if more halflings can die, that will help a lot. We just gotta get there first.
Hey, if more Kislev pretenders can die, that would be great.
I don't know if they're pretenders or not.
Eh.
Might be corrupted with chaos, no one knows.
I mean, obviously the cow you draw milk from is meant to have two heads. Why wouldn't it be?
Oh, there goes a reroll there.
Yep. And no more rerolls for you for the half.
See if we can make this work then.
You're going to
Only
make the
one
leap.
good leap. Nope, it was a 2.
Alright, well, first things first.
Just a bunch of pushes.
Yep. I mean, the odds of that were pretty damn low, gonna be honest, but...
Yeah, what are these halflings gonna do? Run away? Or you gonna go straight to this throw?
Yep.
Will it pay off this time?
We'll find out.
Where's the ball go? Where's the halfling go even? Nicely done. That's close enough. If you can make the
Okay.
go for it.
Just saying. Yeah, we'll go for it.
Can you make it?
That's the question.
Congratulations. He got a level up.
Yeah, that was the halfling that had a movement down thing, too.
Yep, and now he gets to enjoy some goblin stew.
Yep. Mixed with turkey, of course.
Sounds delicious.
I mean, goblin, turkey... Cut the turkey up and shove some duck in there.
They're the same thing, right?
Yeah. And hey, God is the first person on the team to get a level up. He is definitely going to get block.
Congratulations.
Let's see, where are you? Ah, yes. You can lay here. You two. Let's see, when was the last time we got a touchdown?
Who knows? Maybe last season.
No, we have gotten one or two this season. I think it was game 1. Maybe. Yeah, we'll have to check.
We're not sure.
Yeah, because we have gotten touchdowns. I'm just trying to remember when was the last game we did. Anyway, yes, please present your people to be punched by the tree. They want their mulch.
Tasty, tasty mulch.
Actually, I need to remember just what it is halflings can actually roll. Because I think it's general.
Just agility. Just agility.
Just agility?
No block for you.
I thought they got general.
Nope. None of the stunties do. Halflings wouldn't be joked as being possibly the worst team there if they could easily get block on every single level up, I would think.
I mean, to be fair, ogres are the worst team because there are just reasons.
Yeah, this
for
is
that.
just a general premise.
Well, we'll find out. Let's see,
There you
another
go.
legal
Perfect defense.
I'm actually pretty okay with this one. Like, there's not a... No, congrats on the catch. He can't pick up
Now
the
he gets
ball,
the ball.
but he can catch it.
He's the new Boris.
Yeah. Nah, he's not as that bad. Once he can try to pick up the ball 3 times in a row with sure hands, and still roll with agility 4, and can still roll 1 every time, then he can declare himself Boris.
He's heard the tale of the legendary Boris, and he's been inspired to replicate his experience.
Kind of annoying that you caught it, but these things happen.
Yeah, what do we get this time? Their armor break. Injury!
Use me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You're allergic to you're allergic to halfling injuries, apparently.
Nah.
I don't know. I beg.
Honestly, I blame the Kislevites. They do have that peculiar odor about them.
Yeah, the bear fur, isn't it?
Probably.
Most likely.
Let him run.
See where they scurry to.
Yep. You don't have rerolls anymore. Oh.
Thankfully, I don't need to pass the ball now. Or hopefully now pick it up. Good old block. There's an injury
now
for
we
you
get
on a
the
player. Yep, on a player that can't benefit from it.
Completely on brand.
Take root. They're knocked down.
Injury,
What do we
injury,
get this
injury,
time?
injury, injury.
He lives.
Fucker.
Blitz away.
Yeah.
He
Injury,
has
injury.
been thoroughly blitzed. Nope. Too much armor. There goes your snake eyes, though.
Yeah. I mean, yes, it's annoying the fact that I want him to get an injury on someone, but there are worse roles to get snake eyes on.
Indeed.
Scurry, my minions.
Run them little feet. Put those feet to good use. Good old one-die block.
Yep. And
And
the
only a
stun.
stun.
Oh well.
Pretty effective turn otherwise.
Yeah.
Can I do the same? Ooh, double pow's a good start. No injury for Darius? Close.
KO.
Very close.
We actually have a Budweiser, babe, so the fact that one of my people are still out cold is kind of... Like, it's not unexpected, but it's not great.
To say the least.
Yeah. Like, it could be better.
It always could be better.
Yep.
Alright, now scurry away, little Kislevs. Scurry away! Those tree can't get you. They're not that scary. They're not real even. Especially this one that's rooted.
Just don't,
It-
you know, go near it. It's not
yeah, it may
real,
look
but...
ominous.
It's not real, just don't go near it.
Yeah, it's just a regular oak tree. Sure, it's wearing pants and has shoulder pads and a helmet, but you see it's not moving. It's completely harmless. That gray rotting one, though, on the other hand, you should run like the wind. Run far, far away from Deeproot.
Alright, Miss
Time for a
Red
happening
Map.
throw, because it worked out well last time. Let's see it happen again.
Yep.
Good on the throw, but then again, you only need 2 pluses, which makes this amazing.
He flew off the field. Shit.
And he landed on he landed on the fans apparently because he didn't take any actual injury.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
It's a 1-die.
Yep.
Just a push. You have the reroll though. Do you chance it? Bold. Bold. I like it.
Yep. Okay. No, I can't throw you as well.
Now only 1 throw because it kind of takes up your passing ability.
Yeah,
for
I
a
know, I
turn.
know.
I
Yeah,
think I tried that when I was ogres against you, and because I ended up handing off or passing to attempt a one-turn touchdown, I couldn't do the goblin throw, I think.
Understandable.
Or Nobbler throw.
Okay.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Alright, we'll leave him there.
Darn, he found out my one weapon.
Because I could try two red dicing him. It's a possibility, but just forcing you to have to actually make a dodge or a leap roll is probably better. Especially since you don't have any rerolls. So effectively, the more crap I can... the more stuff I can force you to do in the next 2 turns, the better. Because the more chance of you screwing up.
Fair enough. Good old block.
Yeah. Though you did use your blitz for that.
Yep. We're gonna try for a chain push here, although it's not gonna do that much. I do have dodge, though. Oh, wait. This is not Boris. Never mind.
Yeah.
Doesn't make that much of a difference, then.
Yep.
Still a 3-die block. And it sets up nicely if this goes horribly wrong, I guess.
If he gets triple skull, then I think we can just... gets triple skull, then I think the team's just going to, you know, fire him.
Yeah, if that was a Powdo, then I wouldn't need to do a leap or a dodge. Because then I could have just pushed the other halfling away.
True.
Ah, well. I tried. And that's all that matters sometimes, right? So they have you believe.
Yeah. Yeah, well done.
Not really out of the woods yet, though.
Well, I mean, you are a fair distance away from the trees.
Yeah, but if I touch down, that's another turn for you to punch with said trees, too. Just a question of how much am I going to gamble on the diving tackle?
Yeah, kind of a shame the halfling... like, just one thing closer, he would have still been in the ring and actually been able to affect the outcome a fair bit. But no, just off the pitch. I mean, happy is fine. More than happy is fine. Was not expecting that.
Touchdown or no?
It's a question of, are you prepared? Would you rather secure the touchdown and not have a risk of anything going wrong? Or do you want to be guaranteed that at least 3 people are going to get hit?
Let's try the bold strategy since you just attempted it last turn with the throw.
Alright.
There goes the blitz.
Yep.
So I can rest these there, but at what cost? Well, you got a reroll, but it's a loner. Ooh, snake eyes again.
Yeah.
That's rough.
I mean, to be fair, pretty much that was almost really the only thing I could do. Is I
Probably.
knock him down, I could potentially then have Unending Dream run over.
It was a worthwhile strategy at the time.
Yeah. Because the only other halflings I've got up who weren't stunned literally have to run past 1 or 2 of the blitzes who have diving tackle. So they were kind of... like, it wasn't like that there was a whole lot of options.
Oh well, worth the attempt. And off the field you go.
You're
My
aware
little
because
halfling
he's
friend.
off the field, he won't actually, you won't actually get SP if he gets injured.
I know, but it's one less player for next half.
No, he's fine. So he'll just be back.
Yep, unfortunately.
You get nothing!
Good day, sir.
I'm just waiting for the triple skull just to punish your hubris.
Like the hubris you got away with your constant throwing. Well, actually, players have been. Yeah, you hit my ball carrier on. Or no, you landed on the ball. Never mind.
Yeah.
I thought you landed on my ball carrier at one point, but it
Nah.
was because he was terrible at getting the ball.
Aha, my
Alright,
reverse
that one's
psychology works. And Boris is staying off the pitch.
Only 2 rerolls this time, below average.
I mean, to be fair, that's still that's pretty good for... My halfling chef's been kind of shitty quite for a while, but he has been consistently taking at least one.
He's been mixing up his recipes. They're slowly getting better approval by the opposing team.
I mean, his best recipes were against the Bretonians in round 1. Like, he took all 3 of their rerolls repeatedly.
Tasty.
It just didn't do much because Bretonians have skills. Like, good skills. Not like the whole Kislev leap thing.
Yeah, but as you've seen, that's not working very well either.
Well, that's why I said it wasn't a good skill. It's just a skill.
A skill.
Though
It's
that-
notable.
Though that being said, it did play out for you with your catcher, so...
2+ leaps are easy to make sometimes.
Unless you fail.
They're easy to make until you fail, yeah. Isn't
Yeah.
that the rule? That's the rule of pretty much anything you do. Let's see, high catch.
Yeah.
We'll try our luck with the fanny pass, if I can be so lucky. Well, there goes the 2 that I didn't want for the pickup.
Yeah. Oh shit, I'm an idiot. I honestly thought I'd be on the offensive for some reason. I guess it was just because you got the touchdown?
Well, that and you're probably not used to having the ball first at the start of the game, if I had to guess.
I mean, unless I picked the offense one.
Good
Yeah.
old block. Nothing of note happened.
And now he's heroically running away.
You heard there were trees nearby.
Just, hey, I punched a halfling, it's on the ground, I'm going back.
I did my job for today.
I don't want to be swarmed and eaten by halflings.
That sounds terrible anyway, so who would want that? Got the 4.
Yep. Yep.
Do we
Vanity
chance the
pass?
fanny pass now, or try and save some players?
You're cool. You do have the reroll.
Let's see if we can preserve some players then. Yep, fail it immediately. Good thing they didn't try to pass then. Good old deep root.
Yep.
Now we got a tree on the players. What doom could that spell?
Let's see if we can get it. That's 3 diet.
Got the 3 die. Now take root. Are we keeping it?
Nope.
Only a push.
Yep. Not the... Glad I went for the 3 die there.
Would have burnt the reroll either way.
Yeah, but at least now he's still able to move around.
Now the good old blitz. What do we get here?
Unleash the swarm.
No, not the infesting swarm.
Nah, he's over on the other side of the field. We're going with the unread map.
Where's the tree gonna go? No. There you go. Good, nice, easy surround on the tree. Aha! A free halfling to punch.
Yeah. Like, he's got the level up, but that's literally why we still have him. His job is literally to be killed.
He's fresh meat. And it's a valuable halfling too.
Not really valuable. Like, he
He's
got the level...
He's more valuable than the other halflings.
That's not say... He's not more valuable until he can actually get the level up. At which point he's just spare meat. And hey, if he goes down helping to secure Tooth Puller's safety, then he's done his job. Because now you can't bring enough people to bear in order to take down the tree. Or you might still be able to, but you just have to dedicate pretty much all your team to do it.
A lot of players. We'll think about it for next time, maybe.
Yeah, because you need yeah, because it's about 4 players in order to get a one die, and then 5 in order to get 2. So about half your team in order to consistently fight a tree. Can he leap away?
Nope, no leap.
Nope.
They don't have agility 4, that's their problem.
Yeah.
Ooh, there goes a reroll.
Yeah.
He lives! Ooh, go for it. Do you get a chance it? We saw how that went last time. Deep Root stretched his legs a bit.
Let's see, who's gonna get you?
He lives!
Yep.
Now they are thoroughly surrounded. Poor guys.
Alright.
Going for the one dying to go for it.
Might as well.
Ballsy plays!
And
Nicely
it
done.
pays off. Injury. Damn.
He has better armor than you.
This is sadly true.
Even though he's shirtless with nothing on, pretty much.
Just
For
the
any
fact,
means of protection.
yeah, the fact that I have to double check that, just like, yeah, he does.
Got the 2 die. And it's only pushes.
Yep. Alright, him.
Yeah, the one guy that's obviously standing next to you. jump up, punch halflings around.
Yep.
We did not follow through on step 2 the best, sadly.
Yes. Step 2, eat. Step 2, break the halfling's neck is probably one of the more enjoyable steps.
So I've been led to believe.
They make such interesting sounds when you kill them. It's like it's like an accordion or a bagpipe. Yeah, go for it.
Gonna use a blitz sometime, right? There's our pals.
Yeah, congratulations.
What do we get for it?
Nothing. Nothing is what you get for it.
Aww. Alright, let's see what we get here. Leap is good this time around.
Yeah.
It's probably not saying much, but it's good.
You didn't screw it up.
Yet.
I mean, it went without saying.
Can we do it again? Nope, not
Nope.
this time. So 2 leaps out of 6 or so I attempted. We're doing good. Got the knockdown with good old Deep Root.
Yep.
Still breathing, at least. That armor 8 is holding up. Ooh, and a go for it.
Yeah.
To top it all off.
Yeah, pretty good.
Now, can you do one more? They are slowly and menacingly getting closer. Moment of truth. What's gonna get hit? If anything. Or maybe it'll bounce on a halfling belly.
Or he just
Going
flies
straight.
off the field.
And still no injury. Oh, there's the injury.
Yeah.
I was wondering where the delay was.
Just a badly hurt. I'll take it. Just all things considered, pretty damn good.
Yeah, the fans learned from the first time. They just got out of the way. So that way he would hit the floor. Ooh, reroll?
Yep. There we
There
go.
you go.
Come on. Damn it!
Just a stun.
Why? Why can't you get an injury? You just need the one. Just the one.
That's all that is required. Got the pound, nicely done.
Yep.
Ooh, let's see if we get the apothecary for this or not.
Oh, there's the bloody death.
He lives. Finally got SPP, just not on your tree. Sorry. Got 2
I mean,
useless
Unending
SPP.
Dream, you did. Admittedly, that's kind of ominous, but still. Because it's ominous that Unending Dream killed somebody, but still.
Very ominous.
I approve. But I would have preferred if Toothpuller had gotten it. Because I know that the trees get strength by default. They don't get... They need to roll doubles in order to get general. If I recall correctly.
The trees are strength only, yes. None of your players have access to general skills. They are another halfling to meet the fans.
Yep.
There's another injury.
Yep, and that's an SP you missed out on that time. Just another badly hurt. I really need to stop throwing halflings because whenever I do, either it works really well or they go and meet the fans. Or their maker.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what happens when you're close to the ledge. At least meeting the fans, meeting their maker, well, you just gotta give them bigger bellies,
to be fair,
I think.
I aimed for a target that was a good 4 spots away from the edge.
Yeah, well, you aimed at my server, I believe. No, you aimed at the cluster, so I didn't see where exactly that was, to be fair. But yeah, it was scattered
3
in
or 4.
3 spaces. Yeah,
Yeah.
if you're 3 spaces away, yeah, it's a low chance, but it still could happen. There's a POW, finally, the big one we needed. Now, what are the trees gonna do? Are they gonna throw? Are they gonna punch? Are they gonna do both?
Alright, let's get the stupid thing out of the way first. Well, not the stupid one, but the boar.
Not as risky play, huh?
Yeah. Which is a shame, because that would have been a really good thing for the throw.
Yep, and there is a slight... Yeah, I have one Kissel player marking you. We'll see if this one makes a difference or not. Oh, you made this throw anyway. Thank you! Thank you very much for dealing with those 2 problems for me. And because you hit your own
Really?
player ended the turn too.
Really? You had a whole goddamn empty field, and yet
And you landed on your own
somehow,
player.
somehow you veered to the fucking right.
Congratulations. It
I
was
scattered
it was
dice-
miraculous.
I scatter dice just anywhere else. Deep branch, strong branch, whatever. Anywhere fucking else. And you didn't. God
Hey,
damn
he's a
it.
puncher, not a thrower. He gets paid to murder people after
Throw
all.
is a strength thing.
Yeah. I know. But as I said, you hire him to kill people, not to throw players. So
I mean, to be fair, he is killing people, just not the right people.
and stealing all your SPP.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure you don't get SP for maiming your own players. Otherwise, the Skaven and Goblins would be unstoppable.
That would be interesting. If when we finally get Blood Bowl 3, I think you get SPP for successfully completing a halfling throw now. Just one, though, kind of like a regular pass.
That would be good. Like, that would
Yeah, I don't
level
know.
up my trees. I need that.
Yeah, I don't know if they changed that since its release, because we are a few years into 2020 rules now. So hard to really say, if I'm honest. But enough halflings are dead. Let's run away with it.
I'm guessing you decided just to go... Nuffle has been blessing with me so far. I don't want to screw over his generosity.
Nah, Nuffle's fucked me over the past 4 matches, so I'll claim.
Nuffle's fucked me over the last how many seasons we've done this.
Well, you were the one that wanted to pick ogres last season, and then you switched over to goblins, was it? The hilarity is sure to ensue, we'll just say, with these kind of teams.
Yeah. This is true.
And there's still a chance for you to throw a player and make memories happen.
Like, I'll take a draw. A draw would be a bloody... It would be a first. I've lost every match. A draw would actually be a net gain. Like, it is frustrating that Nuffle has just randomly decided, yeah, your throws are going to suck.
Deal with it.
Let's see. How do I want to do this?
Alright. Let's see if your halfling throw pays off or not. It's going to the right. You got an extra reroll? There you go.
Yeah.
Good as a spot as you could probably hope for. Bushes that freeze up the tree.
Yeah.
So step 1 is done.
Yeah.
Now for step 2, picking up the ball.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah. Yeah, it was worth trying to see if we could get the level up for just, reasons.
Reasons. Ooh,
Okay.
nice 6. Good start. Step 2 done.
Yeah.
Go for a
Okay.
success. Do the handoff.
Just give it to him.
Ooh,
Reroll.
burning the reroll time.
Yep.
Now it's just to make the throw. 2+ into 50-50, I think.
Yep. Kind of helps.
We believe in you.
Can we? Yep. Go in with that.
Got the 6 on the throw.
And he messes
Going,
up the
going.
landing.
Aww. So close too, but I don't know if he was close enough for a touchdown, to be fair.
No, he rolled a 1 on the landing.
He would have had to make a go for it, but he was close enough. A valiant attempt. It's not over yet, though. We'll see what happens in the next turn or two. If I get another Borsey moment here.
Mm-hmm.
So far, the POW is promising.
I mean, it probably has been helping your rerolls that my trees have been removing more of my players than you have.
Yeah, that tends to be the case with any ogres or trolls that are throw players. Alright, do we get the 1-9?
Just more the fact that just for annoying reasons, they just keep flying off the pitch. Or into each other.
Another 2. Another 2. Got the POW.
Yep. Injury, injury, injury.
Nope. Not
God
happening.
damn it!
Ooh, Deep Root's angry.
Yep.
He is coming in hard. Ooh, thank God for the 3-die.
Huh.
Run, little halfling, run.
Yep.
And what about this other brave misread map? Run!
You know what? Screw it.
Diving Tackle says no! He is out of here!
Yeah, I knew diving tackle was going to come into effect, but it was very much a case of what have I got to lose at this point?
Worth a try.
Yeah, like another one of my remaining halflings. Like, they're going to get picked off anyway. Might as well try and tie the stupid game.
It is still worth the chance.
Mm-hmm.
Got the POW, I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
No armor break, though. Now we'll see if Alexander is actually as great as he claims to be. And we do have a reroll, so let's try once again. Finally. Took a while, but we finally got a successful pass in.
Load the halfling cannon.
It will be done, sir. Target acquired. Wait on your orders to fire. Going, going. Ooh, close. And lands on, yeah, next to tackle so. Probably not going to get up from that. So close. Oh, this is going to
He
hurt.
overshot it.
Ooh, good thing this is not the loner. Ah, still sucks either way. Just to taunt you further, it's a knockout.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, not full.
Yeah, that seems
I don't
on
have-
par. That seems on par with Nuffle for me.
And unfortunately, all your halflings are on the ground, so I can't punch for free SPP, can I? Not even a tree, because I don't think I have the movement.
Yeah, you do.
Well, to punch a tree, but can I
You
get
could-
a 2-die?
What have you got to lose? You've won the game.
Yeah, but I want more SPP. Can't I have it all?
No, you cannot have it all.
God damn it, you party pooper. Fine. I'm just gonna touch down and spite you and watch Nuffle screw your trees over. It's not a level up, but he's close.
Yep.
And flames are back.
Yep.
And Boris is finally back as the match is already over.
Yep.
Congratulations, Boris. You did good. Although, to be fair, I'm happy with the SPP spread on everyone else. Helps a little bit with their effectiveness.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been told, at least.
Well, I have to admit, I am kind of happy with the fact that Nuffle has decided to start screwing me over in more creative ways than usual.
Slightly more creative ways, huh?
Yeah.
Robbing me of SPP through all those injuries, dang it.
Nah, just more... Oh, just screwing with your throws so that they're entertainingly bad.
And it wasn't even Boris doing it. And a bribe, because why not? Oh, there you go. How's that for entertainment?
Ah, for fuck's...
How is that for entertainment?
Really? Really? I can't even potentially try for the one...
Well, you could potentially, you would just have a handicap with a one person marking, at least. Could you could
No, I'd
still
have to
pull it.
pass the ball to someone else.
Yeah,
like
and it
you
would
would
have
have
just
to-
been one. Yeah, you could have handed off to the halfling, and then it'd just be one player marking you. Still doable, just a 3+ instead of a 2.
Isn't passing the... Oh wait, no, that's throwing it.
Yeah, well, if you did a handoff, it'd just be the halfling's catching skills that takes effect. So there was still a respectable chance, especially with the reroll.
Yeah, well. Yeah, to
Oh, well, is
come
this
on.
it? No injury. So close yet so far. Nuffle is just taunting you right now.
So you can... Ah, screw it, we'll just...
Here comes the foul. And the
Yeah.
bribe doesn't matter because the game's already over, technically.
Yeah.
Knockout.
Oh well. Oh well, GG.
Good game. It was entertaining, hopefully for you. But I know it was fun to watch halflings kill themselves. Despite my frustration not getting the SPP. Snake Eyes on the winnings.
Firestarter gains the MVP. Though, I think wasn't he the guy who leveled up?
No, he's still 5 of 6, so technically this is a different one. This is a different halfling, so you got just the one level up, I think.
Right.
But I am ready to validate when you are.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Alright, I'll let you have the honors then.
Mm-hmm.
Flex that admin
Let's-
muscle around a bit.
Yep. So let's just double check. When was the last time we got... Yes, it was round 1 that we actually got a touchdown. Well done.
Ooh. Very nice. So, this is a momentous occasion then.
Yep. Sort of like how we've got a level up, which is a momentous occasion. Alright, Missy, let's see what we get. You got an 11. Son of a bitch. I can either
11
give him a...
agility up on a halfling.
Yep.
Well, it does help with landing at the very least, if that matters to you.
Ah, stuff it.
Yeah.
Why not?
2+ is to catch the ball if it's passed to him. 3+ to land. There are benefits there if you're relying on that.
Yeah.
And I just got regular rolls here, or at least regular level ups.
Yep. Alright, let's go with... What's the... Yeah, you. Just buying another halfling for the roster. Oh, whoops.
Not a problem.
Shit. I bought 2 by accident and he wasn't renamed.
Uh-oh. That's annoying, because you won't get your money back if you retire him, sadly.
Ouch.
Well,
I'll get rid of him.
We know who's going on the front line to get killed, then.
Nah, he can be fired.
He just immediately go into the pressure cooker.
No, he's gone. Just the
Roasted.
team. Yeah, just the team value. Alright, let's see who I'm against next week. Unclean pleasure. That would be Nurgle. Yep. Who is very low as far as SP. Not as SP,
Yep,
as far as team value is
Swen's
concerned.
been having a hard time, to say the least, and I guess mentality is also hurting him, but
Let's see.
we'll
1,
see
2,
what happens
3.
there for next week.
He has 7 players.
Yeah, he probably hasn't been buying them because a Rotter died last match there. And I can't remember what the casualties were like in the other games. But I'm playing against Ogres next, so more stunties.
Right, has he done his... Yeah, he's done his thing.
Yeah. Yep, he played against Black this morning.
Alright.
That's all I'll say there.
Okay. Take care, everybody. My name's Bright Ups.
And we are the Jumpy Kids Lift team that somehow survives 3 trees. Very angry trees.
Except for the one guy who almost died, but the doctor did some work.
He knew where to stitch it up.
See ya.